Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to New Arkham in our little Lovecraft RimWorld adventure. As it turns out, it was a bit more difficult than just simply flicking off hygiene, because once you turn hygiene on, it gives a hygiene need, and you can't really just get rid of that. So we lost a couple of days, and also I lost the prisoners here as a result of that from having to go back. But we have another raid over here, which it's a drop pod raid, and it actually looks relatively small compared to some things. These guys are they're just kind of sitting here. I mean, they're being silly people. They could have taken us out if they just, they decided to set up, by the looks of it, to start their raid. Like, they're preparing for the raid by waiting for me. Like, by waiting just within shooting range. Just within killimajigging range. So, you are oh, right. I didn't actually... I had it in, yeah, I think I added in, the sexuality for, like, just a couple of people. Mostly people who are already in relationships. Because I figured, again, we're gonna go with, like, a coin flip, I think. Or if I wanted to do some serious research, I could look up census data to see what the odds are of, you know, being a particular sexuality. But I don't think I'm gonna go that, like, in-depth. That's not really the goal of this particular series of making any commentary on the accuracies of people being, well, people. And we're just going to do a coin flip on that, and I will just add in all the stuff as need be. And we'll kind of, you know, we'll see how things go from there. There we are. This will be our new prison. And this will no longer be a prison, I guess. Can I reinstall this light? No, I'll have to properly build that elsewhere. But let's see here. Where are the people who are still alive? You, my good friend. And you. John, who is a drifter. Straight night owl with bloodlust. Actually, I had curiosity. Oh, you have no set... Yeah, there... Gay, straight, bisexual. There's also asexual. Gay, asexual, a lot of asexual people here. Kind of wondering, like, what the weights are for assigning sexuality. Like, if there's any logic to it, or if it's just, like, kind of what I'm suggesting of doing with all of my colonists here and just doing a coin flip. These are interesting questions. Mostly just because... just because, really. It's because I'm curious. Yes, it is an interesting scenario with stuff like that. Mostly just because I want to try... What are you doing to each other? Apparently, Mai and Eaton have just casually hooked up. That's another thing that the Prepare for Romance is Prepare Carefully, but with the... What is it? Romance Diversified? Is that what it's called? I think. I already forgot the name of the mods I'm using. But apparently they have hooked up. Wonder if that will in any way... Like, the positioning there was kind of weird. Hooked up, and then you had a nice chat. Well, that's good. That is very nice indeed. Are we missing people? I'm pretty sure on a good day we can fill this church at this point. But anyway, yeah, just because the relationships of characters in a video game are immensely fascinating. Very immensely. Also, we should probably strip these people of all their dignity. I figure we'll go with the, sort of our typical chat and release with everyone, but there's a good chance that, like, you're a pessimist, so I probably don't want anything to do with you. And I want to make sure I take your clothes off before we sacrifice you, just so that... Oh, you have bloodlust. That's also good. I kind of wish more colonists would get in relationships, I guess is where I'm going with all this and why I'm concerned about the actual orientation of people, because I want my colonists to be in happy relationships and make sure that there is someone there for them. Because that's important to me. Plus, it also saves on beds. Oh, you recruited John. That was not intentional, but alright. I'll just say friendly chat. We'll be friends with you up until the point where we kill you, so... Yay! I guess. This can be John's bed, I guess. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. There you go, a sign. Good stuff. And I guess, well, we're not really doing anything else. Well, no, let's hang on. Sims, can you sew stuff? Yes, you can. Help with the sewing. This is not going to work because I have Sims. You know what? No, let's make sewing a bit more of a priority for you, if you don't mind. Just because I want to make... Oh, wow, we've actually already hauled everything. I made a couple of tweaks to stuff off camera, and it appears to have worked, since, I mean, our streets are looking much cleaner than they were before. Actually, are they? Like, is that... No, it's not just me imagining it. Our streets are considerably cleaner. There is still dirt here and there, but it looks like, for the most part, we're actually doing a lot better than we were, so that's good. And you have finished worshipping. You know what? Let's make that sacrifice now, shall we? Gather around, everybody. It's killimajigging time. Oh, this is going to be a good day. Hi there, John. You're probably just standing there. It's literally standing room only in this church. Petty failure. Colonist gathered. Psychic power. May violently... Aw. Well, at least it didn't end up that bad. Well, that's one more corpse that's of no use to us. A little unfortunate. Hunter lacks a ranged... Oh, right, John. Well, I guess since we've recruited you, what are we going to do with you exactly? You are not terrible at wardening, so you can kind of have a very low priority there. Low priority cooking. You're not going to be a hunter. Low priority there. You're not good at growing, but if you have nothing better to do, you can do it. Same with pretty much everyone else. Same with mining. Same with plant cutting. No smithing, no tailoring, no art, no crafting. So you're mostly going to be good for hauling and cleaning, and I guess if you have nothing better to do, also doing some of that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're just going to be another cleaner. Probably don't need another cleaner, but need and want and have, I guess, are very different things. And we still need... I do kind of wish more people would get into relationships, because... John, did I not mark this as your bed? What are you doing over there, John, you silly man? Deconstruct all these. John? Yeah, go to bed. Actually, are you okay, John? You seem like you have some injuries with you. Failed sacrifice, disturbed sleep, little pain. Cole told lies about me. Okay. Witnessed death with bloodlust, tons of joy, rival died, comfortable, rec room, moderate expectations. Isn't quite rich, I can expect to be totally pampered. Or I can't expect. Wait. What's going on with that? Why is that a thing? Oh, wait. That's actually a thing that just occurred to me. Yeah, no one has low expectations anymore. They're moderate. Interesting. So we're not getting quite as much of just like a free boon anymore. We have to actually put some work into it now. Alright, that's okay by me. I guess we can also deconstruct this. We really don't need it anymore. It's fine. Leinster still has tattered apparel on, but there's nothing forcing her to keep it on. Leinster's that, like, nudist beauty, isn't it? Yeah. The psychically dull nudist who is beautiful. Jolly good. Oh, am I hearing the sounds of a typewriter? I was. Lovely. Alright, let's gather around. Everyone's having a good old time. Yes, come on in. Come on down. Well done. Not everyone made it in time. Oh, that actually reminds me. I need to change things up a little bit here. I don't know. I like this sort of setup. It works for the most part. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And at the end of the day, people seem to get work done. We're getting stuff cleaned. We have, I mean, our fridge is full of meat, which is good. And I can't wait until the day comes where we actually can... Okay, you're going to haul some milk. That's good. I can't wait until the day comes when we actually have stuff that is not meat, because you know, a man cannot live on meat alone. That is the path to death and despair, probably. Probably. At least that's my assumption on that. Alright. Let's smooth out these floors. I've kind of got a mix of smooth floor and just, what is it, steel or concrete? Just concrete, because it only requires one steel. Maybe I should make everything concrete just for consistency purposes, but I figured, it's not that big a deal. Also, speaking of big deals, we should probably make sure that this... There we go. Don't really need to clean in here, but I'm proud of the fact that you are. Oh, good, we're actually... we're getting a lot done. That makes me happy. Work is happening. People are getting along. Relationships are sort of blossoming, I guess. I mean, we have so much free time, I have to assume that people are going to be able to socialize more. And look at that. I mean, everyone managed to make it here in time, so that's good. And John has now been initiated into the cult, so everyone who is anyone, and you got food poisoning from... Don't eat the rice! God damn it. Alright, now we're cooking some hearty stew, so now we're going to have a bit of meal variety, which, to my knowledge, as I recall, I don't think it really matters. But, we shall see. I mean, people will be happy, no doubt, that we actually have a mixture of things that can be eaten. Why is there a revolver just randomly lying on the floor over there? Don't know what that's all about. Maybe someone got into a fight. We also have a bunch of guns that are just lying around here. I think I'm going... Now, James can keep that. Let's kind of go through here and see who has the highest shooting skill that doesn't actually have a gun. The answer is everyone seems to have a gun. Everyone who is capable of holding a gun. For the most part, it would seem. So, alright, John, you can equip that charge rifle. And that'll get you to haul one item back as well. Probably these grenades. I mean, who doesn't like having a few more grenades? Those are always good. Grenades are fun. Probably. They're mostly fun. Great at parties. You know, as long as you don't throw them into the party. That's generally a bad idea. You want to point it away from face. Which you'd figure was just common sense, but there is a reason why landmines and other such things have a very distinct warning on you telling you which direction to point it in to make sure you don't accidentally blow yourself up, because that would be awkward. No doubt. Not that I've ever been in such a situation where that would even possibly come up. So, yeah, I just have to imagine that'd be really embarrassing. Just, going along, doing your business, and then, setting up some bombs and then blowing yourself up. That would be most undesirable. Now, how long does it take for Devil Strand to grow? I'm pretty sure it's going to die before, how long does it take? No, 22.5 days. We're going to be able to get a stock of Devil Strand. That's good. Does kind of make me wonder if I should be growing more Devil Strand instead of... Well, no. Having more rice is probably going to be better than less rice because we are going to need... What is this? A star vampire meat. Oh, yeah, that's right. Off camera, I had to kill a star vampire. Probably should have showed that on camera while I was getting back up to speed, but it actually wasn't that exciting. It just popped up and was punching on my door, so I had someone shoot it in the back of the head. And it died. Though I have heard that star vampires can be kind of... if you get a bunch, a whole gaggle of them that show up, because they're invisible until they feed, so, you're in a bit of a rough situation there. Though, in retrospect, I do kind of regret not showing that one off. But alas, such is life. Also, we are out of fuel again. That is, generally speaking, not something that makes me happy. But it does happen from time to time. And having more wood is just a simple matter of laying out the orders. I should probably also get more hunting orders queued up because we have a lot of meat now, but we want to make sure it stays that way. There we go. That should take care of our meat problems. And while I'm at it, we'll just kind of blanket hunt everything. Maybe not everything. We should be careful about not blowing up boomalopes. Boomalopes are something that I don't mind hunting, but they're probably best left until a rainy day, if I were to guess. Oh, also we have, you know, this whole herd of deer. So we'll just wipe them out because animal conservation is not a thing. There's also a lot of steel just lying around out here that we'll probably want to take care of at some point. Again, it's like standing room only out here. I love it. I mean, Mai must love it too. It's really good. Really good for her her self-esteem. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, everyone's there. I mean, she even got to hook up with Gareth Eaton. And Gareth Eaton doesn't just hook up with anyone. I mean, granted, I would advise you to not get too close to Gareth Eaton, because he's kind of a psychopath, sociopath. He really doesn't care about anyone but Gareth Eaton. I mean, if there's one topic Gareth Eaton likes hearing about, it's Gareth Eaton. So please don't shoot our friends, by the way, while they're coming in. And Gareth Eaton also likes to talk about Gareth Eaton in the third person, so you gotta watch out for that. I mean, he's a dangerous man, that Gareth Eaton. Gotta be a little worried about it. Why? Did I, like, not put down the Oh, here it is, trading spot. Alright, everything is presumably moved around a little bit. Oh, right, I also, off camera, while getting caught up, managed to get some research done. So we're probably going to want to do some cool stuff with this, if I had to guess. Because then we can launch some orbital raids. And then in fact, there's also a mod that makes it so that if you land a transport pod on a pod launcher, you can reuse the pod. So if we set up a system where we actually have multiple colonies going, and maybe we'll even try doing that as a way to kind of spice things up here towards, like, again, I feel the series is, this particular run anyway, like, I guess to clarify with that, I'm not going to stop doing, like, RimWorld Lovecraft stuff. My thought process is, when this series comes to an end, I'll probably put, like, the RimWorld Lovecraft stuff off to the side for a little bit, and then we'll come back and visit it again, you know, later on, a few alphas down the road, when both the mod and RimWorld have changed to some degree. And, yeah, because, you know, then we can try out new stuff and see how things work in different scenarios. But anyway, yeah, I do want to do some kind of rating, and maybe it was because of combat realism over in the Sea Ice Challenge playthrough that I am doing right now as well, which, if you haven't checked it out, a little blatant self-promotion there to go check it out. And, yeah, I mean, with one man, I wiped out an entire colony with just, I mean, he was a $6 million bionic man, but, well, more like 1,400 silver bionic man, but same difference. And with just, like, a single charge rifle, and he... Oh god, a hair revenge. Oh, I should probably also do some trading with these guys. Never important thing. Let's go do some trading. Cows are wandering around over there. That's good. Hopefully they are also getting lovemaking time in so that we continue breeding more of them. Because I assume that can only end well. Let's see. I don't want to sell some of these... I thought I had more of them. Apparently not, but they're actually worth a reasonable amount of money. Your negotiator bonus. 8%, huh? Yeah, wait. So market value is 80. Times 0.75 for selling. Times 1.2 item sell price modifier. Bonus is... You know what? I think what I was saying earlier, or previously, whenever I said it about the social skill kind of lowering your sell prices, I think that must be wrong. Maybe I was reading about something from an older version of the game or something, because it doesn't seem like, if I'm understanding that, we actually are getting a bit of a boost to our sell price, so that's pretty good. What's this? Techno boots. Plus 25% movement speed, huh? Rocket Industries, Marvel's Modern Engineering, come complete with plasteel plating, nanite recursive fibers, gravity assist hydraulics, omega weave electric stranding, and thermal dynamic assist functions. Even with all that, they found room for the hypergel insoles and the contouring hyperfoam. Not that it's needed with nanite recursive fibers. We also have... Oh, where was it? I saw techno gloves around here somewhere. There we are, techno gloves. Melee hit plus 25%, shoot accuracy plus 25%, aim delay minus 25%, work speed plus 10%, custom made, blah blah blah, mega weave, hand for hand or range, or hand to hand rather. And there's free pairs. It's pretty expensive, but I could probably afford 2 of them. But not really. I don't think we're going to do that. Not today. Is there anything I want to buy? The answer is not really. And is there anything I want to sell? The answer is also not really. I mean, thanks, but no thanks. Kind of wondering where you're getting these techno gauntlets from, considering the fact that you are medieval guys, but I guess I shouldn't judge. You never know. I mean, I am displeased by the fact that there is not really anything going on over here. Which also makes me think, let's go under flooring here. Where is... soil. Right, I haven't smoothed out all of this yet. So let's actually do that right now. We'll smooth this, turn it into soil. We can grow more stuff here. Do I want to be growing like right in front of the door? The answer is yes, I think. Maybe I'll even get rid of this, expand this a little more. Get some real good stuff going on here. I'll leave that for now. We'll eventually make all this very nice, very great. And I like the berries mostly just because... Done. Could you haul some berries, please? Outside allowed area. Oh, right. Everyone can be... There we go. That's probably going to result in a lot more work getting done as well. Now that it's warm enough for our nudists to just frolic freely out there. We're also making some beer, which is good for selling, or just for making people happy. We are getting some hunting done. We have our massive quantities of meat. So... Overall, I would actually say that we really have lived a wonderful life, haven't we? And there's really not much to complain about. We can, you know, kill all the defenseless woodland animals that we can hunt, or I guess, that we can stand. And especially the turkeys. Turkey is delicious. And it doesn't have to be, I was gonna say Halloween, but it's actually Thanksgiving. Either American or Canadian, depending on where you are, or any of the kind of like Thanksgiving equivalents, because I am led to understand that even though Thanksgiving is mostly like a North American, specifically Canadian and American kind of deal, it is in fact, like there are equivalents in other parts of the world, mainly I guess areas presumably where colonization was a thing. Also seems like people were flirting or something over here. Can I get a social check? Attempted to woo Sims. Sims rejected the advance. Aw. I mean, he kind of likes you. You should probably try with Carolyn, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Chat it with Eaton about other colonists. Chat with Joseph about other colonists. You know, I sometimes think I should actually stop here and just, like, pay attention to this stuff. Oh, you really don't like Paisley, huh? Your ex-lover. That's sad. I mean, it's kind of funny. Oh no, she doesn't like you. I was going to say she likes you, but apparently you don't like her. And, ooh, Engie doesn't like you at all. Why does Engie not like you? And, just as we wrap this episode up, I'm just kind of interested in... Engie did not agree to hook up with you. Had a talk with Lamb. Talked with Lamb about other colonists. Simple prosthetic leg. Needs. You are a pessimist, done told lies about me. Rebuffed by Eaton, rebuffed by John. Oh, even Eaton rebuffed you? Poor guy. Or poor girl. Eaton is a guy. So, yeah. And you're... I can understand why you're feeling bad. These poor colonists. I should really slow down sometimes and just stop and pay attention to the social dynamics going on here. Because I spend a lot of time, like, either really zoomed out here or zoomed in, but I'm not really paying attention to the colonists. I'm working on building stuff. I'm basically the administrative AI that's keeping this colony together, while they just kind of do their things. But I figure, like, look at this. This is an interesting story. Someone just tossed their clothes there. I really hope they did not take their clothes off and then look for new clothes. I hope they, like, this is just some weird circumstance where someone was in the middle of hauling it somewhere and it got kind of... I'll be honest with you, if you just literally stripped naked right then and there, that's kind of silly. Anyway, so with all this weird and random talk going on, need to get more steel slag melted. That is probably a key thing here. We need to get more people working on that. But that'll be for another time. So for the time being, as I just look up the skill thing here, which there is no skill apparently, I'd just like to say thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking. And I will see you all in the next video.